What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto checking in with another video, man. I hope everybody's doing great today. Hope everybody's living it up, enjoying life. So, we had a lot of people asking me to talk about R. Kelly. R. Kelly, R. Kelly. Well, there is something I am going to talk about with R. Kelly's case. R. Kelly is set to expose a lot of people in the industry that were trafficking these young females and basically doing exactly what he was doing but wasn't getting caught. They were using R. Kelly as basically the scapegoat. They were in on it. They knew everything he was doing. They were doing it too. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering who's gonna be on this list. And from what I heard, it's a lot of big dogs in the industry that's going to be on this list. A lot of big dogs. And we knew from day one, we already knew what R. Kelly was, what kind of monster he was. But this is just another case of Jeffrey Epstein. This is exactly what he did. But it's just not with people that is as powerful as the people that Jeffrey Epstein had. But in this music industry, there was some powerful people that were in on R. Kelly's, scheme and taking advantage of young girls, just not on the level of politics and people that have that much control over the world. But these people had a huge influence on the younger generations, rappers and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you a few names that I already know that's going to be in this. And you guys may be surprised. Some of you may not be surprised. But this is what we expected. I already knew once R. Kelly got convicted, he was going to start telling. That's just human nature. When people want to get out of a situation that they got put in because of their wrongdoings, they start taking everybody else down with them. Now, if that was the case, he should have been taking people down from the get-go. Or one, he shouldn't even been doing it. It shouldn't even been done. Like, what are you doing taking advantage of these young girls? And I heard young boys too. Holding them hostage. Locking them in rooms, bathrooms. Imagine somebody treating you like an animal in the zoo. You can't get out. They have complete control over you. Well, that's what happened with this R. Kelly case. R. Kelly was holding people hostage, and a lot of these parents had something to do with it. And R. Kelly was running a big sex trafficking ring. It's a lot more to the story that's not going to get told because the public doesn't know about it. And if the public doesn't know about it, they're going to try to keep sweeping it under the rug because it won't become a big thing unless more girls come out. There are thousands of girls that were being trafficked by him. And that he was basically trafficking for people in the industry too, not just himself, but other people in the industry. Now, some of the names that I've heard and that I know is going to be exposed when all this stuff is said and done. Jay-Z, one of the biggest people in the industry. Jay-Z has been around for a very long time, has very big influence, and what's about to happen is going to expose what he's been doing for years. You guys got to think, he did talk to Beyonce. She was very young. She's way younger than Jay-Z. If I'm not mistaken, Beyonce's like, I don't know, maybe like 10 years younger than Jay-Z. Could be more. But he's one of the top dogs on the list. And you guys already know how the industry goes. It's all about money, power, money and power. Money and power can get you away from anything. Jay-Z has plenty of money. Once R. Kelly's money start running out, you start seeing him getting exposed. That's what happens. When that money runs out, they start exposing you. The elites, the Illuminati, they don't care about you anymore. They can't profit off of you anymore. Yes, he has a big name and he has music that'll last forever, but he's not an industry juggernaut like he used to be. Another person on the list, Jermaine Dupri. Yes, Jermaine Dupri. He was in on it too. These are people that were real hot at that time, and they had everything going for themselves. And of course, they want young women. I don't know what it is about wanting somebody that's under 18 that's not very attractive to be in your mid, late 20s, early 30s. Why would you want to deal with somebody that's not even an adult yet? Because these guys are sick, and this is part of that Illuminati culture. Sacrificing young girls. I'm pretty sure there's hundreds of girls that have gone missing All because they got stuck in this R. Kelly sex trafficking ring and never made it out. But nobody ever knew R. Kelly was the one that had them. Nobody. Y'all get down and be careful. So Jermaine Dupri, another one. P. Diddy, one of the biggest people, biggest producers in the industry. He's part of this too. He is part of this too. Will Jay-Z, P. Diddy, and Jermaine Dupri go down? It all depends on how much evidence R. Kelly has. But I can tell you now, these guys are so powerful right now compared to what they were back then. They could probably have R. Kelly killed. R. Kelly may die in prison. Something might happen to him like a Jeffrey Epstein. They say it's a suicide. Too many juggernauts that he just has so much dirt on. Now, this list is not done yet. I'll give you a couple more names. Hey, I said, y'all stop it. Stop it. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Y'all bad girls. Yeah, like I said, a couple more names. And like I said, it's sickening that people knew about this stuff and they didn't do anything. Birdman. Yes, Birdman. Birdman is part of this too. Not just the people from back in the 90s, early 2000s had something to do with too. Birdman. Lil Wayne. They all are part of this R. Kelly sex trafficking ring. And because these are such high-ranking people and powerful people within the music industry, they are going to do whatever they can to have R. Kelly taken out if he does decide to tell on everybody. And I can tell you guys now, R. Kelly is going to start name dropping. So be prepared. I just named you a few people. And the list goes on. There are females in it too. The Brat. Yeah, The Brat. If you guys remember her from back in the days. Little Kim. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. And I mean a lot. But guys, be ready because R. Kelly does plan on exposing these people. And I can tell you now, there is going to be an attempt to kill R. Kelly, and they're going to use it, say it was a suicide. Don't be surprised if R. Kelly dies, guys. I'm telling you this now. He's about to try to expose the industry to get his sentence down. Get ready for another Jeffrey Epstein case. Y'all stay woke. This is what you wanted. This is what you got. And there are much more people that went missing, and we don't even know about it. And even to this day, there are still people in the industry doing exactly what R. Kelly was doing, but nobody knows about it. The industry is a nasty place, guys. And it's all about money and power. Imagine people are selling their kids just to get money from famous people. Y'all stay woke. This is no game.